Hello, my name is Bob Recker. I'm going to walk you through a quick little presentation here of a very interesting test we did with the rainfall simulators based on real-world soil samples we took from a plot that we had this year near Janesville, Iowa, supported by a SARE grant. In this plot, the primary experiment is to determine if we can improve soil health on a fairly fast cycle, meaning several years rather than many years, with aggressive application of cover crops and wider corn rows so that the cover crop gets more sunlight and therefore produces more biomass and therefore hopefully produces more longer term organic material that will improve the productivity of the field. This field is highly variable. This drone image will give you a clue as to how much difference there is in different crop vigor through it. At the north end of the field, we had replicated trials where we had 30-inch baseline corn and then a 60-inch twin and a 90-inch twin rows, and the primary difference being the cover crop, either lack of cover crop in the 30-inch or what mix we had in the wider rows. So this is a zoomed in view from a drone of the 30-inch rows. The corn is hurting badly. Very dry year. We applied no nitrogen and no chemical weed treatment on this field this season because we were going cold turkey to a full regenerative mode. So a very unhealthy cover crop, or very unhealthy corn crop. And in the where we had no cover crop, of course, we had no cover crop, bare soil, and that's one of the primary points of this presentation. This is a looking down at the aggressive cover crop that we had, 14-way mix. The bare spot you see there is where we removed both corn and biomass and weighed it for a sample of biomass yield reported elsewhere. But it shows you that a raindrop headed to earth at high speed will hit the cover crop, not the bare soil, which is one of the main benefits of cover crop and reducing erosion and soil loss from the top of the hill. Here's the rainfall simulator setup, and here is the result. There is a little video on my YouTube channel listed there where you can actually see this test being conducted. It runs about 7 or 8 minutes. Some details: it simulates an actual rainfall rate historically recorded on this area of the state, and we did a number of replications, and the data from that shows half the runoff of water, and then you can see by the sample clearly a much nicer, cleaner water runoff. So at the bottom of the hill, this soil is really bad, and it was very negatively affected by the lack of rainfall and nitrogen. And so you can see virtually no corn there, but the cover crop adapted. And this for us was a real enlightening experience. How much cover crop we could get under very difficult conditions. So it really kind of encouraged us to press on with this approach that says, let's keep building organic matter and let's try to make the soil healthier in general. We're going to modify our approach to do better on the corn. So that's part of the learning process here. We appreciate the support and cooperation of our sponsors and collaborators, and I thank you for your time.